Yo, Sarafet, I'm Samy Beatz. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a bouncy Amapiano instrumental in FL Studio 20. We're gonna see how to create the drum pattern, use preset from FL Studio stock plugin, Serum and Purity to create the bass pattern and the melodies. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys, for this project, we're gonna go with the tempo 114. And let's go directly to the drums, go to Kabza and then select a shaker. Let me use this one. And you can see that I'm using the FL Studio Beta 21 beta, and you can add gain right here, and also you can fade out right here. So simple like that. I really love those updates, so I can't wait to see the full version. Now guys, let's start by adding some percussion. Add this one, and then let's start with like and then add this one, but pitch it down a little bit, and then go to small. I'm gonna use this one. I use it, and then maybe let's add this one. And add, let's use ultra, and now let's add a kick. I might use this one. Right click, fill each for step. Nice, I like it. Guys, now that we have our drum pattern, we're gonna process them. It's gonna be a simple process. You can use it for Amapiano, dancehall, R&B, any other genre. Route everything to the mixer. Double click right here and then go. Boom. Basically, we're gonna just add a wave studio rack, and then search for NLS channel. This plugin basically emulate classic console. For example, on this one we have the Neve, and when you increase the drive, it adds some saturation, some harmonic on the signal. If I exaggerate, basically it's gonna make your drum sound thicker, sound really nice. And let me just do the same thing on the one. And guys, make sure to see when your signal is in mono or when it's on stereo. Kick normally is in mono, and for this pack it's stereo. And let's go to NLS and then channel. And guys, we're gonna do the same thing for each drum sample that we have. And after, we're gonna select all the drum, create a boss, right click, route to this track only, and then we call it drum boss. And on the drum boss, we're gonna add the studio rack again. But this time you will see that there's two versions of NLS. You see that there's a NLS boss and NLS channel. NLS channel is basically for every single channel or every single track, but NLS boss is for the drum boss, for example, drum boss, vocal boss, and everything related to drums, to boss, sorry. And on this one, I'm gonna go to the Neve again, and then I'm gonna exaggerate the effect so you can really hear it. And then if I remove it just brings this excitement to the drums and make them sound really nice and musically very interesting. I love it. And guys, right after, I'm just gonna copy the one on every single drums that I have. So it's basically simple like that. Now that we have our drums and then we process them, they sound thicker and then nice, and musically they really sound interesting. Now we're gonna just add the chord progression. So open Launch Lizard and let's see what we can create. nice. So this need to be over here. Nice. But those ones are too short. Let's make them longer like that. Those are basically triad and they are simple. Now we're gonna make them more complicated. For example, let's add a CY here, like. And I'm gonna add a F right here, and then a G right here. But right here, I'm just gonna add something simple like that. And maybe we're gonna make, not just add something a little bit different right here. Okay, now we're gonna just add some, maybe those two. We're gonna duplicate them and transpose maybe this one. That's it. Nice. Hey. I'm gonna use this preset in Morphine, Beatz smoothie, and it's basically add a bass. Maybe if we go nice. Now let's add priority. We're gonna go to preset and then go to slow synth. We can either add sonar or add tremolo signal, but I'm gonna go with this tremolo signal for now and see how it sounds. If it sounds nice, we're gonna keep it. If it's not, we can change it. So it's basically this one gonna be the intro. And this one another part of the beat, but this one gonna be definitely where the beat come down calm and sound nice. But even there, when we have everything playing, they sound nice already. Woo! Now guys, we're gonna make it more interesting. We have our chord progression, we have a bass, and then we have the tremolo signal, and it sounds nice already. But now we're gonna just add more flavor, like lead sound, and then maybe some melody to make it more interesting. So first I'm going to open I think Serum. I just bought Serum last week, and I have some good preset for Splice. We're gonna try to find something in. Guys, use the preset that I've had in Serum, and it sounds like this. We're just gonna add some vibe, you know. gonna duplicate it so we can have it. And now guys, I'm just gonna add a kit so we can add a nice vocal sharp. And go to and next thing you know, I'm gonna add some reverb. Go to flute converter. Nice, I love it. Now guys, we're gonna create the last part of the beat. It's gonna be the drop. So we're gonna add some log drum, some lead from Nexus, and then create something very interesting. So like that, maybe. Yeah, nice. And we're gonna duplicate it. And also on this one, I think I'm gonna transpose this note and this note, right? Nice. I'm gonna clone Nexus, let's just save, and then I'm gonna clone Nexus and then add another lead again. I'm gonna use this one. It's gonna be saved. Now let me use this bass and then add the floated DX10. So we're gonna create the log drum, guys. We're gonna try to find a nice log drum vibe, you know. First go to log drum and then as for this beat, I'm not gonna go crazy on the log drum. I'm gonna keep it simple so it can really bring the vibe and then people can really feel that they need to dance when this beat is playing. So I'm gonna keep it simple and vibey at the same time. Something like that. So we're gonna duplicate them, and then now we're gonna create like make it something like that, maybe. Maybe go like this and then get back like this. I just deleted the whistle accidentally, so let me just replace it. This beta version is really acting crazy sometimes, so let me add my little whistle. Let's duplicate this one, clone, and then we're gonna add the FM sub, so we can have some sub to our play with the delay, the decay. And now I'm gonna duplicate it again, guys, and then clone, and then we're gonna add the API code and then play with it. No decay. And then if you go to a low octave, you see we only need this attack, so copy this one, Command C, Command V, and then you go, you find the attack form. Guys, it's pretty much it. I'm not gonna do too much on it. I'm just gonna add effect, transition, drum fills when I'm doing the arrangement, and maybe if I find some vibe I can just add on it, but it's basically the final bit. And this one gonna be our intro. And we're gonna have another part that's gonna sound like this. And we're gonna add another one that is only the drum and this. And then we're gonna have the last one that's gonna be basically those things right here, the log drum. I'm gonna keep the beat simple like that and then upload it on my instrumental channel. If you haven't yet, go subscribe out, guys. I'm gonna upload this instrumental tomorrow. Yeah, let you enjoy the final vibe again. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below or DM me. Follow me on Instagram at Samy Beatz, and see you guys. Bow!